never get into a real rhythm. That's what happened to them in that game.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
Here's Wiggins. Comes out of the gate empty. He's over.
The hell was that?
You want it on?
Huh?
I ain't talking to you, sir.
I'm talking to you, man.
Get it.
Why are you laughing?
Because it's falling.
For one. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins.
I said no.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Here's Brown. And he drives in. And the dunk by Brown.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward, Jaylen Brown, who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete, regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
And Curry, here we go. Good work there as it goes.
There's a craftiness to Stephen Curry's game. He just freezes defenders, and that allows him to get by on the drive.
Here's Tatum. Oh, he misses the dunk. Back to Curry. And there's the drive. Basket counts. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Stephen Curry in the painted area has touch, can finish with either hand. This guy is just so complete.
It's Brown on the wing. Outside, Smart. 6 to shoot. Outside, Tatum. Releases. And that one hits back iron.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Curry. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Williams a screen. A baseline J. Busted. No good that time either. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And it wasn't a matchup they fared well in last year, as they just couldn't figure this team out.
Different look here for the Warriors. There's the drive. Williams with the block. Round with it. Now guarded by Porter. And the basket by Tatum. And Doris, we have a playoff atmosphere here tonight. These teams are maneuvering for playoff position.
You know what, Kevin? You get the sense that both teams understand there's a lot at stake here tonight. This is anything but another game on the schedule.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Poole.
Well, Marcus Smart matching his man every step of the way. This is just another example of remarkable defense from a guy who's known for it.
Brown outside. And stolen by Bielitsa. Payton gets the bucket.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. We talked about which player was the biggest challenge tonight. and he quickly noted it was Jason Tatum. Coach said any clean look from outside and he'll drop it in. Mid-range, three, it doesn't matter. Getting a hand in his face is a must-do for us. So Tatum can't be allowed to slip away this time. Guys?
Thank you, David. Into the lane. And that one is stuffed right through.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
It's Porter outside. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And here's Tatum for three. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Brown feeling it out a bit. Picked by Horford. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Kuminga. That will count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
Warriors dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Drafted late, 26th overall in 2020. Pritchard hit the ground running and really has never looked back.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from those guys that get 4 years of college playing for a very sound coach. Peyton was physically ready. His strength is a key part of his game. Listen, the skill set, the dedication, the basketball IQ, it's all baked in by the time he arrives at the league level.
And Boston has possession after the miss from Stephen Curry. 4 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Good on the shot. Cornette's got his first bucket in this one.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Thompson for three. They kick it out to Green. That three off the mark. Boston leading by 4. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And the turnovers are what stand out. I know they're leading, but it's going to catch up to them if they keep wasting possessions.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Wiggins outside. Lets the three fly. And the Warriors miss again. Smart on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. A three ball. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here's Tatum after the miss from Stephen Curry. The kick out to Tatum. Shot on the wing. No good on that one. So Golden State will take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Green. Stolen by Smart. Brown with it. Picked up by Thompson. Back to Tatum. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Wiggins. Horford with the rebound. Celtics leading by 7. Here's Tatum. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And a new group in for the Celtics.
Timeout Warriors.
And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford. He's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. and he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And here is Poole.
Remaining in the first half.
His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. With their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks.
Second team foul.
Of course, we've seen it. Jordan Poole growing as a player, but consistency needs to come to his game.
That's exactly right, because Poole has shown flashes of being a solid basketball player. He can handle it, he can shoot it. It's really about smoothing out his game.
Brown outside. He takes it in. Rebound by Bielitsa. Here's Payton. The second chance effort. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
And that one drops. And the Celtics lead by 7.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Cornette. Porter with the steal. Here's Payton, and it's blocked.
Always engaged on the defensive end. Daniel Tice with the excellent rejection.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he sinks the second.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now here's Tatum. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Tatum's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Now, there's some thought that Jason Tatum has actually added a couple of inches to his height since he entered the league. Given that play, I believe it.
Kuminga. Pass to Poole. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Poole's got 10 points in the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So there's just different ways to approach this thing, and of course now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
They kick it out to Green. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And there's the bucket from Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Curry attacking. Out to Thompson. And stolen by Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Misses off the right iron. And here are the Warriors now. Curry looking around. Another 3 for Golden State.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Tatum. Oh!
Jason Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From 3, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Right side, Tatum. To the middle. Here's Horford.
Al Horford.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Jason
And there's a
Tatum.
pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Drains the three-pointer.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Tatum gets the bucket.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Pass to Looney. The shot will not fall. Good D by Williams.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. Now, let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort. To his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Boston has possession. They've led by as much as 10. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown wide open. He fires. Hits from the high post. Brown's got 6.
Well, the mid-range is something Jaylen Brown entered the NBA with. He looks very comfortable in that spot.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got the lead up to 11 now for Boston.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
It's stolen by Green, and they're on the break. Here's Poole. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. He's got 14.
Well, you love to watch Draymond Green work on the defensive end. His activity seems to create opportunities for his teammates.
White goes in. Tice, no one around him. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass. Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Celtics ball.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting for Boston, Grant Williams.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Pass to Cornette. Good if it goes. And so it's the Boston Celtics going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick...
Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors dance team.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Warriors trail by 10. Outside Curry. Driving inside. Yep, that one goes.
Well, everyone in the NBA understands that Steph Curry is the master in pick and roll. He understands to take what the defense gives him.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble, the shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus.
Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors.
Down low. Count that one. And now it's a 12-point Boston lead. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Celtics?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Back to Brown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Outside Curry. The tray. He doesn't hit that one. And the Celtics going the other way now.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? I can't hear you. Make some noise!
Checking in.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Jason Tatum.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from three. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
And Doris, in the landscape of the NBA, there are those organizations that seem to have a hard time building a winner. What is it they lack, in your opinion, that's holding them back?
Well, success in any field of endeavor usually involves a multi-pronged effort. So in the NBA, it starts with ownership. Are they committed to winning? Then you have to look at your front office. Do they do a good job drafting talent? Do they understand what goes into team building and quality trades? To the head coach, how modern is he and what is his philosophy? Down to it's about the players ultimately. Do you have the stars that can drive winning?
A shot by Curry, no good. Celtics leading by 16. Green with the block.
Simply cannot throw up that weak stuff around Draymond Green. You'll hear about it. He will relish the opportunity to send it back.
Outside Curry. To the inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
There's Brown with the three. The offensive rebound. Shot clock at 5. A special move before the shot. Brown's got 22.
And guys, increasingly we've seen Jaylen Brown willing to shoulder the offensive burden, and boy, the ability just blossoming.
Down low. Taken away by Williams.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Celtics.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jason Tatum.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Here's Curry with the three, and he's good on the 3 ball.
There's just a nuance and an understanding to what Steph Curry does. How good is this guy at finding the spot he's looking for?
And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Off the inbound pass. It's taken away by Payton. And here's Poole for 3. Rebound, Boston. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Brown, right side. Back to Smart. Here is Williams, and so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just